Hello, little sparks, and welcome to this pick a card reading. Today we will do what's what inner demon do you need healing from? So we have 4 piles today, and we have this one. This is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and we are using the Goetia demons to find out which inner demon you need healing inside of you. So choose one and then go to the pile that you have chosen. Hi, pile 1. So which inner demon needs healing? So here we have Crystal, the Duke of Hell, and he's all about persuading other people to indulge in his desire for pleasure. So it's a bit of arrogance, but a bit of, control. I'd say manipulation, anger. The story of Persephone. Persephone? Yeah, Persephone. She gets taken by the god Hades by force, and taken to his kingdom because he wants her to be his queen. And in the end, she does become his queen, but only 6 months out of the year. And so he went about it, he could have gotten a different way, but he went about it kind of really, really forceful. And in sacrifice, it feels like, there's a lot of anger here. So maybe your inner demon that needs healing is mostly anger. At the root of it all, it's anger. And maybe you're a bit impatient. Maybe you tend to get angry when things don't go your way, or when people say no to you. Anger is seen as such a negative emotion, but it's such an important feeling. And when it's expressed properly, it can be so powerful and beneficial for everyone, yourself included, and the people around you. Especially if you use your anger properly, like in this card, it says to use your anger in a creative and positive way that allows you to maintain your dignity while producing a far more satisfying outcome. Of course, if you work with your anger, it's going to go much smoothly than if you just lash out at people and don't deal with how to use it. Every emotion is important, and every emotion has a way to be dealt with, and if you don't heal this anger, you're gonna miss out on a lot of good opportunities, and forcing your way is not gonna help. And sometimes a no is like a locked door. If it's locked, go to the next one. Often there are better things there. Like, let's say on door number 1, behind it, there's $100. But no matter how you try to open it, you can't. You're trying to force it and it's not opening. And so you go to door number 2, and this door opens, and wow, there's $10,000 there. So if you'd forced the first door, you would have gotten just $100, and the 10,000 wouldn't have, happened to you. But because you went with the flow, you didn't force it, you ended up with more than you bargained for. Like you ended up with more money than you would have. And so, like the anger card here suggests, maybe do something creative, release your anger into art, or write, or create something that allows you to express it. And it'll help you develop your patience, and it'll be so worth it in the long run. And like here, like the Two of Pentacles, I can see like there's 2 paths here, and one is showing you what happens if you heal and what happens if you don't heal. And I mean, it's showing you that it's not too late to change. It's never too late. So, but the more you neglect it, the more you will be like this King of Pentacles here. Whoops, this King of Wands, sorry, reversed. A tyrant. You'll be a tyrant. You'll lose opportunity, like the Ace of Pentacles here, reversed. And your victories will be short-lived, filled with negative results. But if you choose to utilize your anger in a positive way and express it properly, then the King of Wands turns upright and you become a confident, a strong, and optimistic person that is in control, that is, you know, a master of his anger. And so this one here goes upright as well, the Pentacle. So then you get opportunities, you get lots of new endeavors, and even this here would become reversed, and you'd get peaceful resolution, move on, compromise, communication, ending conflicts. It's really up to you to choose how to utilize your anger. But really, all these cards are saying that your anger needs to be channeled properly. And don't lash out at people. Don't force things. Just go with the flow and express your anger. And I personally find that when I'm really, really angry, I will write down everything I want in this in this letter, you know, like whatever, swear words, whatever. And then I feel so much better, and I just rip it up and then I throw it out and I can move on to other things. But anyways, this is your reading for you, pile one. I hope you appreciate it. And I will wish you a good day. Hi, pile two. So what inner demons needs healing for the pile two? We have Cameo, the great president of hell. So with Lord Cameo, I feel that you feel misunderstood. Like most people don't understand you, and you bend yourself over backwards in trying to explain yourself to others. Some of you have a knack for charming people into seeing your way, or sort of able to trick people into revealing certain things. Interesting. And with the cheat card, which is being decent, only relates to those who play fair. So it's your choice to play by the rules or bend them. As long as you are fair and reasonable, play hard. So with this cheat card, it seems that you enjoy playing the drama game and you're very good at it. But I feel like sometimes you're not always fair, and this can backfire. With envious gluttony here, are you avoiding your dark side because you're afraid of what you'll find? From these cards, it looks like your shadows are very common. There's some envy and anger, some mischief, but nothing as big as you fear it is. Maybe you judge yourself too harshly, and so by default, you judge others. You might also be a little bit vengeful. The puka is all about play, teasing, tricking. The puka is a prankster. So maybe you are a prankster, and sometimes your jokes go a little bit too far. And so when things get real, no one believes you because people think you are pranking them. There's a story that as a girl I was told when I was a child, and it's called the Cry Wolf story. And it's about, I think his name was Peter. He was a kid in a village, and he would cry wolf. And so all the villagers would come out with like pitchforks and whatever they can to fight off the wolf. But when they would come out, there was no wolf. The kid was joking. And he would laugh, you know, and he did that a couple of times, so much that the villagers, you know, stopped believing. And then this one time there was like a real wolf came out. And so he was crying wolf, but no one came to his rescue because, you know, he kept joking about this all the time. So they thought he was joking. And so the wolf ate him. And so I think this has to do with this pranking, you know, like sometimes when you prank people too much, they stop believing when you're telling the truth. And I think that all of those are your attempts at connecting with people. I feel you see yourself far worse than you are. And the good news is that you can work through your shadows and bring them to light. Therapy is so helpful for that. And when we think about it, we self therapy ourselves all the time. We make a mistake, we correct it, and we do better. Therapy is a tool, it's an encyclopedia of the self. So you should not fear yourself. There's a lot of stigma going on for therapy. You know, people get shameful. They feel ashamed to go to therapy, but really, everybody should go to therapy, in my opinion. Um, there's so many exercises, so many techniques that you can use to better yourself, to improve yourself, improve your life, improve the people around you. And it's so beneficial. And so, you know, with the Four of Pentacle reverse here, it looks like things will get better if you start shedding your habit, you know, loosening your harsh judgment. The more you let go, the more you possess. There's a saying that if you love it, let it go. If it comes back, it was meant for you. Well, this is what this is saying, you know. And if you start to let go, then it will it will become better. And then when the Nine of Pentacle reverse, I feel like you try to let go of the control over things and relationship in your life. Um, mm, yeah, I think it's more like, you know, you might feel if you choose to let go of the control over things and relationship in your life, then you'll feel less suffocated and people will want to stay because you're not being such a too much controlling. And if you're less dependent on others, then the more confident you'll be in your abilities and yourself. And you'll realize that you don't need to be dependent so much on others. And it will also give the others the desire to want to help you and stay with you. And that way you will gain the Nine of Pentacles upright. You know, independence, success, financial stability, security, everything. But once you do that, then you can move on with the Eight of Cups. You'll be able to introspect and work deeper on your issues. Because it's hard to work on yourself if you're focused on everyone around you. So really, all these cards are saying is to take care of yourself and work on your work on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't judge yourself too much. And trust yourself and be confident and be serious also. You know, learn to balance. It's okay to joke around, you know, and prank, but not all the time. And you have to discern what is good and what is not, you know. So that's it for you, Pile 2. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I will wish you a good day. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading, and this is which inner demon what inner demon does Pile 3 need healing for? So we have the Great Marquis of Hell, Andrealphus. And so with this Marquis, he's very intellectual. So you must be a person very intelligent. You like studying, perhaps in science or occult or both. And you're very you think with your head and not with your heart. You're very brain oriented. And with the numb card here, avoiding our feelings can sometimes be exactly what we need, but at some point the numbness will dissipate. Face it now or later. Either way, it catches up to you. So with this card here, I feel like you don't like emotions that much. you have a tendency to bottle it all up and hope it goes away. But that leads to anguish and irritation. Anguish is simply knowing there is an end to this feeling of sorrow is the very beginning of your healing process. And the irritation is there comes a time when standing up and being counted may not necessarily resolve the issue, but it sure feels good when you're finally heard. So I think your emotions are talking here. They're saying they want to be heard, and they're getting irritated because you're just like numbing everything and you don't want to deal with it at all. And but you're gonna, at some point you're gonna need to deal with them, because the more you're gonna do this, the worse it's gonna get. And because you don't express your emotions, you swallow them. uh, that could cause you heartburns, upset stomach issues. That could cause you headaches and all kinds of body problems, body pains. Because eventually, the more you do this, the more these emotions need to come out. And because they're not coming out the way that they should, they come out in other ways. And so that makes you could have panic attacks, you could have anxiety attacks, things like that. And in the parasite card here, um, maybe you feel like your emotions are like parasites, they're getting in the way what you want. Maybe you fear relationships and you think that other people keep you down. Is that what you think? But people are not parasites. Emotions are not parasites. They're very important. It's a very important system for your body to communicate to you what is going on, what is wrong, how to heal, how to do all kinds of things. It's very important. And with the Kali here, I see that love is the key to healing this demon. You have to embrace your emotion, all of them, because they're all you. There's no shame in love or emotion, as long as you express it properly. Perhaps look for ways on how to work with your emotions, because even if you numb everything and you try to not deal with it, you deep down you long for connection. And you're not happy. So in order to be happy, you need to open the bottle and let one emotion out at a time. And the more you will let it out, the less it will hinder you, you know? And like here, that's why there's problems emotionally and with people, because you don't want to share anything. You don't want to express your emotion. You don't want to show, or you feel maybe it's vulnerability. You feel that uh, it's a weakness, but it's not a weakness. Emotions are very, very, very important. No, everybody has emotions. Even animals have emotions, you know? And so when you start expressing them properly and deal with them and work with them, then you'll be able to do partnerships and love and find friendships and even not even necessarily in love or friendship, but great partnership in work, in business. And with this queen here, I think this queen is kind of looking in the past. So I think that all these things here are happening because of something in the past that happened to you. So if you start digging and dealing with your past emotion, your past memories, your past traumas, this could go a long way and start healing. Then this here, the 10 of Cups, could turn, and then happiness, families, homecoming, gathering, you'd find security, happiness, and see like the rainbow, the family, and the everything's bright and everything. But if you stay the way you are, you're gonna be unhappy, and nothing's gonna happen. But I can see, like, really, it's love. You need to, you need to start loving yourself. That's what I would say. Like, that's what I'm seeing. You need to start loving yourself, loving your parts that are loving your emotion. You know, start small. Start with one emotion and go and work on it. You know, practice experiencing it and be like, don't go against it. Go with it. You know, be part of it. And I think that would help with this inner demon. So that's it for you, Pal 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good day. Hey, Pal 4. Welcome to your reading. So which inner demon does Pal 4 need healing? So we have the Great Prince of Hell, Stolas. And Stolas is about breakthroughs, bringing attention to a project, and also relieving chronic pain. So perhaps you're suffering from chronic pain, and if you're suffering, yeah, suffering from chronic pain, and also, you know, with the masquerade here, masquerade is about something fleeting, something ephemeral, you know, something that doesn't last, something temporarily, something that will go away. And then with Kushi here, Kushi is a dog from the highland. He's considered a fairy dog, and he's very dangerous. So your inner demon would be maybe, you know, all this pain and all this, the physicality of the life brings you unhappiness. You're dissatisfied with your life. You're maybe depressed. It sounds like, you know, that you're depressed. And here with this card here, discontentment. Something doesn't feel right, but identifying what's missing eludes you. Re-examine the situation from a distance, and missing pieces will become obvious. There's green here, so it has to do with the heart chakra, I would say. You know, there's like green here, and something emotionally is causing you all this pain and this sadness, because I feel sad. I feel depressed and dark and like there's no hope. So maybe your demon is that there's no hope. And so with this card here, death reverse, there's, you know, you can't move. You can't, you're afraid. You're afraid to move. You're afraid you're stuck. You feel stuck. But what I see here is that people, if you're isolated, you need to get out of isolation. You need to reach out to people. And you see here how it's like the medical, I would say, seek professional help, like maybe a doctor, and go to, you know, for chronic pain, there are groups, there are places that you can go, support groups, support places that can help you and give you the support, the attention, an ear. You know, this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that you need people in your life to help you, you know, to unstuck you and partner. You know, it could be romance, it could be friendship, it could be, you know, like I say, support groups, doctors, you know, because once you do that, once you start reaching out to people, you know, and reaching out to doctors and seek out why you're having this pain, why you're feeling sad, why you're depressed, you'll be able to move forward. You'll be able to Because usually, you know, this card here, the Five of Cups, you know, when it's upright, it means you're focusing on the negative. You're always focusing on the negative instead of what you have. You focus on, you know, like, let's say out of 10 times you win, there's one time you don't win. Well, you focus on that one time, but you shouldn't. So, and which is, since it's reverse here, it's telling you that you know, if you start focusing on what you have and start going towards what you have, you know, you need to move. Because right here, if it feels like you're stuck, it feels like you're stuck, you don't know where to go. It feels like, you know, but it's temporarily. You know, the masquerade here is saying that it's temporary. And Kushi here, it's warning you that if you don't, you know, it's going to get worse. If you don't make a move, try to help yourself, try to seek out help from other people, it's going to get worse. And sometimes you need to go on the offensive and really fight for your life because you're worth it. You are worth fighting for. You are worth being happy. You know, you deserve happiness. You deserve love. You deserve to be taken care of. And yeah, you deserve goodness. See, even here, it's the, see, green, heart, heart, heart. You know, it's all about the heart. Something with your heart. I don't know what it is, but something, maybe it's emotional, you know, like someone broke your heart, or your heart is wounded, and it's asking you to go and find help. Find help, professional help. Maybe confide in your friends if you have friends, your family, someone that you trust. It could be, you know, and you can start small. There's anonymous hotlines. There's all kinds of today there's all kinds of alternatives. You can even go online and talk to people, and just get it out there, you know. And I think that if you do that, then it's going to start getting better. And from what I'm seeing here, it will get better. I think that you're on your way to do that. I think that the pain is just too intense, and you are, you know, with this here, once you start finding people to help you, you'll be able to move forward. And it's interesting that this one here, it says inability to move forward, and here it says moving forward. So what you need here is people. You need people, you need medical attention, and this is going to help you. So, yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this reading, pile 4, and I feel for you. I can feel it. I'm yeah. So reach out to people. You are worth it. So that's it, pile 4. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I wish you a good day, and I'll see you in the next video.